Oh, fun. I
All
like
right.
this. This is awesome.
We got a classic whack-a-rat setup.
And it's exactly what you can hit Max.
Of course you can. Hit him again.
Max is unfazed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he loves this.
Not a thought.
Not a finger.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful.
That's a good-looking LucasArts logo.
Right? Remember LucasArts?
I
It was
do.
a whole company.
They made other games besides Star Wars games.
We've only gone out 3 times. You're already telling me you just want to be friends?
Oh.
What a creep.
We are off to a strong start.
Oh, boy. He's a bad guy. You never gave me a chance.
She doesn't know you that, buddy.
It sounds like you kidnapped her. Yep, there
Yep,
she is, tied up.
And there's confirmation.
And there it is. You'll fry like a pork sausage.
Oh, that does sound good. I do like pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you. It's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess.
Oof.
When did this come out?
Timely.
Yeah.
This incel has her down in his home podcast studio.
Welcome back to Watson James Don't Play. My name is James.
And I'm still Watson.
Really
Hold
missed
on.
the opportunity to be like, hey, my name is Sam.
Which one are you? Are you Sam or Max?
Oh, I'm Sam. Absolutely. You're the insane one.
Okay. Well,
Well, we're
I mean-
interchangeable, though. That's the thing, is that sometimes I'm Sam, sometimes I'm Max.
we're a bit of a yin and yang, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm the yin, sometimes you're the yin.
Right.
You know?
I do know, yes.
I think that's true. But no, I am clinically insane, though.
It's got the papers to prove it.
I do, and the gaps in my memory and everything.
And everything. Let me get back to this walkthrough that
I don't
was
like
on.
how he's fondling the skull. Are you watching the finger?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Just finger in that eye hole.
It's implying that the skull controls that light bulb that he's rubbing.
Is it?
And here
Because
comes
look,
Max.
it's still blinking when he wasn't
Oh,
touching
Max is killing this guy. He is just murdering this. You see the blood and the shadow and everything?
it.
Oh, okay, yep, he's a robot.
See how they get around the violence?
Yeah, I get it. It's fine, they're robots. Ninja Turtles can't kill the Foot Clan, but they can destroy machinery. So
we-
now the Foot Clan, all robots,
Or the putties and Power Rangers. They just explode. They're not real.
right? You inspired me to pick this game this week. I never really played this game. I kind of missed it growing up. We didn't have a PC in our home until like
Just
2001.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
something
sure.
like that.
Yeah, that probably. I mean, my mom had a couple of laptops for her work, so I was familiar with a certain amount of computer games. But yeah, we didn't have a desktop.
To kind of give a timeline, the time that we got the computer, DSL was readily available. Dial-up was not the only option. They had DSL, and it was like blindingly way faster than dial-up. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So that's when we got it, and it was a real problem for a while there because my stepdad had a real porn problem and would not stop infecting the computer with viruses, right?
It was so easy to do back then.
Because he'd just go anywhere.
because porn was just everywhere.
He would just look up whatever.
All sites kind of looked shitty.
My stepbrother, to kind of try to control it a little bit, he blocked all the sites and put a password on it. It was a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
It was bad too.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, man. So it's called Trauma, and they have therapy, and you
I
can go to
mean-
that, and you can do it if you want.
Was it traumatizing for you that your stepdad
his
like
rea- his-
ruined the computer?
His reaction to us blocking the porn
Okay,
websites
so that was unhealthy.
was super toxic.
That's bad. Okay, I see more what your
'Cause
angle
I'm
on
like-
that is. Then I'm like, well, you know,
'Cause I go,
porn's
all right.
not shameful necessarily, but it's weird when you're sharing a house and a computer with somebody who's your family. and-
Yeah, and it's middle of the day, and it
Middle
was,
of the day,
It was like
ooh.
this. It was like this rule: the door was closed. Oh, the bedroom door is closed. Oh, don't go in there
Right. Yeah, you know what's going
because
on.
I know what's going on there, and it's four.
Wait, hold on. How's my aim call 1-800 Star Wars? Because it's a LucasArts game.
get it. It's
I
very
love
good.
it. But yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It's 4 in the afternoon.
Right.
The whole family's home.
Judge Judy's on.
Yeah, and he's just in there beating it.
Yeah.
And mom's there feeling weird about it. Yeah, it was fucked up. The whole thing was super fucked up. I didn't plan on talking about this.
I never found my dad's pornography.
Okay.
I don't want to sound naive and say like my dad didn't do that, but I kind of don't think my dad really had a porn stash that I just wasn't finding.
So they're kind of giving him a break a little bit. I knew where the porn stash was. All right, they were tapes. They were porno tapes, right?
In this day,
And-
in the day and age you're talking about, they would
were
be
tapes.
videotapes.
As I would watch them because they weren't locked up or anything, and I would just like rewind or fast forward to
about where they were.
about where they were, and I just go on with my day. And I go, yeah, I'm scum too.
That's the nice thing about DVDs is they just restart from the beginning every time.
Right? Be like, don't worry,
You pop the disc in.
In his defense, I'm also trash.
Did you ever have one of those DVD players that picked right back up the next time? I've
I
had
never-
a couple of those.
I've never owned a DVD player. Again, by the time that I had a quote unquote DVD player was when I got an Xbox.
I was gonna say it was just a console.
I never just had a DVD player.
not just one by itself.
No, I still don't. I still have never had one.
Well, for a long time, mine was from the year like 2001 until probably 2007 or so. Mine was an Xbox or Xbox 360. Yeah.
I would love to have like a really nice DVD player. That'd be great. You know, something that's
It is.
plays
It's
the
great.
Ultra 4K and like
Yeah,
stuff from other regions.
it's great.
Yeah.
You should. I highly recommend it. And it's not hard. You have this weird aversion to eBay, which we've talked about off.
I've
the
never
show.
used it. I've
I
never
don't.
bought or sold anything on eBay. It feels like a scam.
On the
And
other
I
hand,
know that it's not. I know eBay is. Weird Al wrote a song about it. He bought stuff on there all the time.
I have been using eBay since literally 2005.
That's insane to me because how do you have any money left?
That's like older than YouTube itself, almost.
All right, so we got to talk about the game for just a moment.
No,
here.
I'm going to talk about eBay
Okay.
because you have this aversion to it because, like you said, it feels like a scam or sketchy or whatever. And I get that. I understand that you're buying from strangers online.
That's what it is too. That's all it is.
But I want to reiterate here that I have a 100% feedback rating on eBay. That means every transaction that I've ever done on there has been a positive one
And it's been fine.
on both sides.
Nothing weird has ever happened.
I've left positive feedback because the sellers are good, and they leave me positive feedback because I'm a good buyer. Meaning I pay promptly, I don't jerk them around on bidding for stuff, you know.
Watson's a good boy. He buys things for me, and Watson's a good boy. And I'm like, okay,
I'll do it. I'll pull it up.
pull it up. Pull up your eBay account.
I'll
Let's
pull
look
up
at
my
this.
eBay account.
Speaking of pornographic
You can
material,
find me on eBay, guys. Hit me up. All right.
So we're playing Sam and Max Hit the Road, and I never really played this game growing up again because I didn't have a PC. And point and click games were always kind of a challenge for me because I never knew what to do.
Right.
When
You
this
always
game
there's
came-
there's a fair amount of like not holding your hand.
Yeah, I never knew what to do. So I got a walkthrough up in front of me that's supposed to tell me what to do. So I'm just gonna follow that for a while. What do we got here? Look at that. 100% positive feedback. Good buyer, prompt payment, valued customer, highly recommended. Thank you for an easy, pleasant transaction.
It sounds like I'm a prostitute if you just go by this.
I like that they call it transactions because it does. It makes you sound like something skeevy happened. And I like that. I'm on board with that.
You like that? You want a piece of me,
I
huh?
want a piece of you, baby. Yeah, take a piece of this. Oh, God.
God, what a
Brutal.
fun show this was. I loved this show.
Oh, the show came out way after the game, though.
I had no idea, but I had no idea the game existed. I was watching Fox Kids Saturday morning or whatever.
That's where I was introduced to Sam and Max Freelance Police. I thought it was just the cartoon. Years later, I would discover that it's actually based on a point-and-click LucasArts game, a beloved one, too. And that guy's just dead, I guess.
I got it confused with Sam and Twitch for a while.
Sam and Twitch? What's Sam and Twitch do?
Sam and Twitch was a super hard-boiled like detective thing too, but it was a comic book.
Yeah.
If I think I'm remembering that right. I think it was a Vertigo book.
And then I'm going to have you guess what to do here. Because I know what to do here. It's insane. Cat looks suspicious, right?
I was gonna say, look at the cat.
All right, we're going to look at the cat. What does Sam have to say about the cat? Oh, it's a cute little hypercephalic kitten. Okay.
It's got water on the brain.
I'll call him Mittens because I think he'd make a fine pair of them. Thanks, Max.
Wait, that would be hydrocephalic. Like Billy Quizboy. Yeah.
I won't pick that kitten up. I don't know where he's been.
Yeah, Sam and Twitch are side characters in the Spawn universe, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So similar to the freelance police thing, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I like that.
Yeah, Sam and Twitch was the tits.
So what you have to do is you have to grab Max. Okay? The grab icon changes to Max's face. You have to click on the cat with Max. He says, I'd love to just turn this guy inside out. Oh, that gives me an idea.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
The contract or the instructions from the commissioner were inside the cat.
Well, naturally.
Naturally. You should just know that if you're a Sam and Max fan. Get it together.
It's like Inspector Gadget, where the guy would just like pop out of a trash can and give them their mission,
Right.
and then explode.
Look at them. Let's look at the pigeons. The good pigeons. That's who that is.
Hell yeah! Remember the Goodfella pigeons?
Remember the good pigeons? Yeah. The god pigeon.
I think the whole thing was just based on Boyd's, the word Boyd's.
I think you're probably right.
They were like, let's run with that.
Let's get in the car. Let's leave this
Squid?
shitty neighborhood.
Did they call him
Guns,
squid?
liquor, baby needs, new and used.
Squib or squid?
Squit.
Squid with a T?
Squit with a T.
Huh.
I want to say that's accurate. I'm pretty sure. I just listened to a podcast with Maurice LaMarche last night that you recommended. It was great.
Oh yeah.
And I never listened to anything recommended, but I've been trying to make a habit of listening to stuff that people recommend specifically for me, because it's super thoughtful. And for me to not do that is such a fucking slap in the face.
I think it's really easy for anybody. First of all, don't beat yourself up.
I
Because
will absolutely beat myself up. How long have you known me? All I do is beat myself up.
yeah, and I take my fair share of turns beating you up as well.
It's hot.
But that's because you like it. You are, a naughty little boy in need of discipline. So
I gotta go to the bathroom.
yeah, that's perfect timing. Make him chomps.
Oh, I talked to him. No, I talked to him.
But I do think that we all suffer from that a little bit, right? Like, there's so much TV, there's so many movies, there's so much pop culture, and with everybody constantly telling you, oh, you gotta watch this, oh, have you watched that, read this, listen to that, it's very easy to just go, hey, okay, whatever.
Right, yeah.
If I get there, I get there. And you just kind of go on about your day doing whatever you want to do. So I want to say right off the bat, super happy that you enjoyed yourself. And I did think of you when I was listening to it, and I was like, James would like this. This isn't just something I could bore him with. He might actually get something out of this.
I know it's him doing the impression of Orson Welles, but hearing him it's his voice, hearing him so effortlessly do the impression, it just made me so happy.
But I was out. We were on to a can of peas, a big dish of peas. What I said, you will. Yes, always.
Yeah, it's just in him. It's just a switch he can flip on and off because he's just done it so much. He's the go-to Orson guy.
Right.
And he's fantastic at it. I Was There Too with Matt Gorley is the name of the podcast, and the episode is Space Jam with Maurice LaMarche.
Which Maurice LaMarche is still getting checks for playing Pepe Le Pew in Space Jam, and I just love that.
All right, we're not going to spoil any more of what they actually talk about in that episode in case you guys want to go listen to it, but I highly recommend Gorley's podcast. He has a couple of them that are actually really good. He has that one that's called I Was There Too. The whole premise of the podcast is that he interviews actors who were in scenes or big movies, but maybe they had a line or two or no dialogue. They were there too. So it's like Maurice LaMarche, the guy who wasn't Michael Jordan in Space Jam, but he was Pepe Le Pew. He was there,
Right, yeah.
and stuff like that. Really good podcast, really fun. He does another one called With Gorley and Rust with a comedian named Paul Rust, where they do a cozy listening, long, deep dive podcast of horror movies. So they'll do they've done all the big franchises, and they've done a bunch of 80s slasher movies, 90s, they call them yuppie nightmares, where rich people get killed, which happened a lot in the early 90s. Where they just sit down, they're actually a lot like us on that one, where they sit and just discuss, Halloween Part 5 for 2 hours.
Right.
And it's great.
We just stole the bathroom key from Snucky's. And
thank you, by the way, for keeping track of this game.
Oh, it's
while
so
I promoted
much.
other people's podcasts.
It's so much to keep track of. Again, I'm trying to follow this walkthrough
Are these
bit
rabbits
by bit.
made out of chocolate?
Which rabbits?
The brown ones.
The brown ones?
Not the one we are.
No, so this is like a play on Bussies. That the place that everyone likes, Bussies. With the beaver? It's called Bussies, right?
I'm familiar with Bussies.
Yeah. Let's talk to the bunny. Let's talk to the giant Bussy.
It's interesting that actually
I'm not saying it right. I won't do it. You can't make me. It's Bussies.
I don't even know how Snucky? Is that what they really want us to say?
Snuckies, I think. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the actual gas station. That I see a billboard for. I see a billboard for Bussies on the way home, and it says Bussy's 284 miles straight ahead. And I go, I'm never going to go. I'm never going there.
Well, and at this point, you've said it that way so much to me, I can't see it any other way.
Right. You would go there and be like, we can't go in there.
You've
It's
infected me with it now.
good. It's the idea.
Wait, hold on. Is that Paul Williams?
What do you do for fun? I give my friend infections.
Is the little one Paul Williams?
I think it's supposed to be.
That's amazing.
He's just a little guy.
But the blonde and the glasses, like, it's more than just that he's little.
If we were actually paying attention to this game and appreciating the well-written nonsense,
Look, maybe
it's a good time, but we're not.
No, we are. We're appreciating it.
No, we are.
I'm appreciating it. I keep drawing our attention back to the screen.
I'd be breaking his kneecaps.
You just want to rant about Bussy. Which, look, there's a time and a place.
You're a demonic little imp, Max.
Uh,
It's so good. It's so much more graphic than the show.
I love that walk cycle.
Like Sam and Max, they fucking curse, you know?
Oh.
Stop! This is Flambe. I have to show Flambe the orders. So I gotta open this. I think this is the contract.
Yeah. It's our orders from the commissioner.
Grab it. Close the... Do I still have it, or is it gone?
There it
I
is.
have it. All right, perfect. Check this out, Jack. I say that all the time. I say Jack to people constantly.
I'm a baby guy.
Baby? Baby's
yeah,
good.
baby.
Yeah, baby. I like saying baby to, like, 65-year-old men.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot emphasize enough how much this is a boisterous Austin Powers style. Baby.
Oh, mine's all like, it's all good, baby, at the old man. And
yeah,
he, and
but
he
also,
goes,
yeah, never to women, never to make anyone feel uncomfortable except for old men.
No, only other old men. Because
Other old men.
I am an old man myself. But these guys are like 40 years older than me.
I was going to say, we're medium men.
I'm a medium man.
In the age range. We're medium. No, we're not old yet.
No.
We're only old if you're under 25.
All this just to get into the Hall of Oddities, where there's a three-legged man. Is it three legs, or is he just well endowed?
Hold on, let's read the signs. Insect lad.
Human
He's got-
enigma.
hold on. What has he got? He's got 3 legs.
Yeah.
So he's, like an insect, I guess.
He's just got a big old dick.
Too many legs.
A big old wiener.
They've dressed his dick in a shoe and,
Yeah.
and shoved it through an extra pant leg. The human enigma, which is just a dripping faucet.
Might I shoe Sir's dick, please? And you
And
go, okay.
baby Baron Harkonnen there.
Man or chicken dumpling, you decide. It's a guy.
That's cute, because that's what I call you. My little chicken dumpling.
I'm just watching this little chicken dumpling.
Who's a little dumpling?
All right, so we got to go in the Hall of Oddities. In the Hall of Oddities, Shep and Burrow will give you a pass. And then we need to get the severed hand in the jar near the left exit, get Bruno's fur from the floor, and then leave the... How would I know that?
I see the fur.
You see the fur?
Go to the
Okay.
right there on the ground.
see it, yeah.
Is the fur. And then they said to the left is the hand in the jar, which is next to the human insect.
They were just really proud of their conjoined twin design.
It's
They
pretty
made 'em-
fun.
They made them walk around a whole bunch.
It's very stuck on you.
Yeah. You dumb shit. I like that movie a lot.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think it kind of flew under the radar a little bit. Obviously not as popular as some of their other movies, but considering
not-
it's what's his face, Matt Damon and shit in it.
Who did the movie? Like, what do you mean some of their other movies? Like,
It's the Farrellys, isn't it?
is it? Okay, I didn't know
I
that.
mean, fact check that real quick.
They did Dumb and Dumber, right?
They did. There's something about Mary.
Yeah. Okay.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. It's got that vibe.
I think it's them. There's a few people who do like those big, broad spoof style comedies and stuff. There's like the Wayans brothers doing Scary Movie. There's the Zuckers, Abrams team that was doing Airplane, and then I want to say that this was, but now I don't know.
I thought you were going to say Abrams Team America, and I go, no.
No, that's Matt and Trey. They do all their own shit in house.
Matt Damon was in that too, turns out.
Oh, that's true. That's a Matt Damon connection.
Matt Damon.
And if you want to bring it full circle, Maurice LaMarche that we were just talking about, he did the Alec Baldwin voice in Team America.
That's right. He talked about that last night.
Yeah, that'll be in
just
there
for
too
a
if people
moment.
listen to it.
Global warming and corporate America.
He was just going through his IMDb, like the host of
No,
the show.
he did the FAG speech.
He did. He did that, and then he immediately after he did that, I think he felt a little weird about it.
Well, he knew going into it. He's like, I'm going to do this, but also after I say this, I'm going to reiterate that I did not write that movie.
Right. These are just lines that I did that were written for me.
I've already done like it's already out there.
You can already listen to it.
You
if
can
want
listen to me saying this, but
didn't
yeah,
ruin
he
his
was
career or anything.
quick to put it into context, which I think is important.
All right, so we got the severed hand in the jar near the left exit. We got Bruno's fur from the floor.
Is there a gun we can grab? There's a gun.
Where's the gun? Oh, nice. Grab gun. Nope, can't grab the gun.
Shoot self.
Oh God. I'm over it. This is awful.
Sorry.
I don't want to do
Shoot
this.
human enigma, then self.
Oh, the next thing we have to do is play the Whack-A-Rat arcade and hit 19 rats. I can do that easy.
No, I'd rather do that in Trixie's Winnebago here.
Trixie, are you in? We need to Whack-A-Rat. And she goes, fine.
Press X to seduce Trixie.
I think Trixie's missing. I think that's the issue.
Can we roll a charisma check?
I thought Trixie was the Bigfoot. No, that's
Ooh.
not right.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
All
Oh,
right.
fun. I
All
like
right.
this. This is awesome.
We got a classic whack-a-rat setup.
And it's exactly what you... you can hit Max.
Of course you can. Hit him again.
Max is unfazed.
Oh yeah, yeah. He loves this.
Not a thought.
Not a finger. But what is the point here? Oh, you're trying to hit 20 before they do,
You get a prize.
right?
I don't know what the second number means.
Yeah, I don't either.
I played it a while last night, and I go, is there like a ratio? Is there like a kill-death ratio here?
Oh, maybe.
Are these rats actually dying? Are these real rats with families that are suffering?
Yeah. Why is it going up like tennis scores?
No. Sure they have won by now, right? 29-36. Rat love.
39 winner.
31, winner. Great. Okay.
That is the most arbitrary number to win by.
Doesn't make any sense. We had to hit
Oh.
20 to win. We hit 31, and we...
Maybe there was 31 rats and you hit 20 of them? Maybe that's how it...
Maybe.
Maybe it's like 20 out of 31?
I won something.
I don't know.
I won a flashlight.
That was weird. If anybody knows, if anybody worked on this game...
You know those, some of the arcade games where it had to, like... You had to line something up and a prize would drop. And it was a nice prize, but you can go to those same arcade games and it's still like an iPod Shuffle from 20 years ago because
Yeah.
nobody won.
Yeah, it's still the Nano.
There was still a Nano up there or like a DS Lite, which is worth more than what it sold for originally.
Or if you go right down the line from the DS Lites and you look over and you're like, oh, there's a Fleetwood Mac mirror. I guess I could do cocaine off that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's what these are for, right? It's either that or the AC/DC one.
We have to. Hey, Carney boy. I don't know. That feels wrong. I don't think you're supposed to say
I
that.
don't think you're allowed to call anybody boy.
No. Let alone Carney boy. Like Carney or boy if you're going to go that route, but just go with Carney.
I think we talked about this whenever we were rewatching X-Files a while
Carnival
back.
people?
Yeah, because I watched that episode where they go to the Carney Town.
Oh, I love that.
Florida.
Yeah.
Which is a great episode. They've got the guy from Twin Peaks and a bunch of actual carnies. But I have immense respect for carnies. I love carnies.
I got into maybe I was 13 or 14. There was another kid my age running one of the attractions, and it's the one where you got to toss the wiffle ball into the basket, and the basket's kind of leaned up a little bit, and there is an art to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we kind of got to talking where we were kindred spirits. We both loved Sting.
Just a couple
You
of
know?
carnies who love Sting.
Yeah, Sting the wrestler specifically.
Oh, I thought you were talking about tantric sex.
And he taught me how to beat the game,
oh.
and he gave me Sting, and he's like, "You seem okay." Maybe he might have been a few years older than me.
You seem okay.
You
It's
seem
kinda like
okay.
the highest compliment.
I go,
He didn't look at you as a mark.
No, absolutely.
You know what I
not.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I felt
that's-
like I was accepted,
That is nice.
and I was a mark too because like my grandpa was president of the Legion or something like that.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I feel tragically empty. Oh, what a perfect quote.
It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being. Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum. That should just be the sign off for all of our episodes. It's just that little exchange they just had.
Hey, Carney boy, again, Sam, you got to try something else.
Pump the brakes there. You're a dog in a suit.
Let's see. We went around the cone of tragedy again. Yes, absolutely. He's like, I guess. Fine. Ride the cone of tragedy again. Watch this how the episode ends. We just ride this for a while. And
He's so apathetic. It's perfect.
so I think in that ride, I think all my stuff got taken.
Oh, well, maybe you were a mark then.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
he was buttering you up.
We're marks. Absolutely. Not only are we marks, but we're cops. And not only are we cops, but we're freelance cops.
I thought you were talking about real life still. About the guy who was talking to you about Sting.
Oh,
I
no.
thought he was talking to you about Sting while one of his friends robbed you.
Oh, no, I wasn't robbed.
You're like, I did lose all my stuff on that ride, though. Sting's pretty cool,
It
though.
was a small fare. Somebody would have seen that happening.
Ooh, almost. Rats, too hard. Ooh, that was close. Wow, what a scam.
That would have been hilarious.
like Carney Row, I think is what they call it. Where
Yeah.
Where all the games are. It's like 3 feet wide.
No, that's the, what is that called? The fairway. That's
Oh,
the
is
fairway.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
What's Carney Row? Did I just make that up?
Carney Row is generally where they sleep.
Okay.
So, like, it's behind the games and stuff. There'll be, like, an alleyway where they haul trash and stuff through there, too.
See what he said just now? He says, the thrill is gone, Sam.
The thrill is gone.
Yeah, all my shit's gone.
But yeah, Carney Row would be then you got to walk through there because that's where all the carnies hang out and sleep and play cards and shit.
Now I can talk to him about where'd all my stuff go. It must have fallen out of your coat. The lost and found. That's where we gotta go. Claim ticket. This is about as far as I got last night playing. And I got the hang of it. I know what to do.
Can we do that and play this next week again? Can we just kind of keep going with this?
I think so.
I got more Sam and Max stuff to talk about because this really makes me want to talk about like 90s cartoons and
Well, that's the reason we
the
started
whole
playing this.
and
because
we never got into actually talking about that.
no, I told you we have several minutes left.
Well, we got
can-
sidetracked. I just want to dedicate a whole nother episode.
Yeah,
to that.
we can touch on it real quick though. Is that you sent me like a 9-hour YouTube video,
I sent you,
and I go, "What the fuck is this?" And I read it, and it just said, like 1997 Fox Kids broadcast with commercials. Like that's some kind of appealing thing.
full episodes.
Well, guess what? It is an appealing thing to me.
It's kind of a time machine,
Yes.
honestly.
And I said, "Yeah, I'll watch that. That sounds great. Absolutely, I'm on board."
And you can just put it on, and it's like you turned on the TV in 1997,
Right.
and you're watching whatever local Fox affiliate. So you get, everything from Capri Sun commercials to the next movie that's coming out, and all your favorite cartoons and stuff that they would have played, like Sam and Max and the the Men in Black cartoon, Men in Black the series, and all that stuff just plays, and you feel like you're 10 years old again, just like you were in 1997.
So anyway, that played for about 3 hours. There was an episode of like Umpteen TV that played, and I forgot that show even existed.
Oh yeah, I remember with the bird.
Then I switched gears a little bit, and I started kind of digging in through the Fox Kids lineup, and the last one on the thing was Sam and Max Freelance Police, and I go, that's right, there was a whole show that I quote all the time. People, they'll, I don't know, bring up milk or dairy or whatever, and I'll be like, I'm lactose, the intolerant. I've said it on the show before.
Sure,
It's a great line.
it's a fantastic line.
And then rewatching the show, I kind of go, oh, I know why this got canceled. This is like an adult cartoon.
Well, right,
You
it's more meant for adults.
Yeah.
They didn't put quite enough in there for kids
No, not at all.
for it to be like a crossover appeal.
But
kinda
now
thing.
it's really funny.
Now it's great though. Go back and watch it if you didn't give it a chance as a kid.
Cut to 2 hours later, I'm watching The Tick.
Oh, and The Tick's great, which leads us right back around to Ben Edlund, the creator of The Tick, who hired a promising Jackson Public to work on The Tick. And while he was working on The Tick, he filled his notebook with Orpheus ideas and Man of War ideas, and all that stuff became the Venture Brothers eventually.
Incredible.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
Dr. Orpheus was going to be a Tick villain, but they
Right.
didn't get to use him, so he just saved him. And boom, Venture Brothers, Orpheus is one of the biggest characters.
Love it.
That's a positive note to end on, right?
I think so too, because the fish magnet just gave us a new destination.
And
All right, we got to see what's going on next week.
We're going next week.
All right, we're gonna keep playing this Sam and Max Hit the Road on Watson and James Don't Play.
My pizza rolls are done.
How do you fucking save this game?
How do you save this
All
shit?
right, we'll see you next time.
Next time.